And finding a posture that is going to be comfortable for you, supported. Just making any adjustments that you need to. And a posture that's going to support you to be comfortable and also wakeful. So when we practice mindfulness, we're always just finding the balance, playing with this balance of calmness, a certain kind of sense of tranquility may come perhaps, and also an alertness, a wakefulness, so that we can meet our experience, however it is. So relaxed, wakeful. And if you do notice some drowsiness coming into the practice, sort of sinking quality of the mind, sleepiness coming in, then knowing that you can always notice and just gently respond to this, perhaps by just shifting position, opening the eyes for a little while, perhaps bringing a little bit of gentle movement into the body, just to play with this balance of calmness, restfulness, and also aliveness. So just dropping into the body, coming into the body. The play of sensations in the body for you at this time. Just letting the body be welcomed, settling into the support of gravity, the chair, and ultimately the ground, the earth beneath you. Just really landing here, letting gravity just take the weight. Body here, now, very much in the present. Just allowing any obvious tension held in the body just to release if it wants to. Perhaps taking a couple of consciously deeper breaths in and out. And just lightly just checking in on what's here. What's here in the body, quality of the mind, emotional weather. Just checking in with very kindly interest. No need to change anything about what's here. Just softly noting. And perhaps noticing too how you are with what's here. Again, with kindly, gentle curiosity. No need to change this either. What's here? How am I with what's here? And just perhaps beginning to feel into the question, what does this moment need? Just gently feeling into this question. And this is a question that we can very gently explore throughout this practice. No hurry. It's one thing at a time. Just giving this question some space. What does this moment need? And we'll just spend some time with the breath in this practice. So let's guide our attention, gather the attention to the felt sense of breathing in the body. Just taking your time over this. Here is breathing. The flow of breathing, the in-breath and the out-breath. And perhaps just tuning into the delights of the body breathing, however that is for you. Body breathing just as it is. What delights are here to turn towards in the breath? Perhaps appreciating the sense of freshness as the breath comes in through the nostrils or the mouth. Expansion of the chest, belly, riding the rise and fall, enjoying this perhaps a sense of release on the out breath. Maybe you can enjoy and appreciate sensations in the sides of the body that also, or the lower back, sensations of the breath coming in and out of the body in these areas. Delights are here in the breathing body. How is it to turn towards these? And if the breath is not quite as you might hope it to be, perhaps there's some flavour of difficulty here. Perhaps it's a little more ragged or less smooth. How is it to practice allowing the breath to be just as it is? Appreciating, allowing. Perhaps you may notice, make some discoveries about the breath, sensations of the breath in the body. You bring curiosity to the process of breathing. Beginner's mind. You might choose to broaden the focus of awareness to the whole body breathing, bringing curiosity to this. How is it to sense the whole of the body, all of the cells that make up the body, breathing, respiring. What's this like? And perhaps if you notice the mind wandering, doing what it does, you might bring curiosity and appreciation perhaps to this, the enjoyment of noticing that the mind has wandered, and the choice of being able to notice and bring it back. A sense of playfulness in noticing thoughts as they arise in the mind like clouds coming and going. What it is to be able to notice this mental activity, these mental phenomena, as you sit resting with the breath. The flow of breathing, or the broader sense of the whole body sitting breathing. Practicing these attitudes of appreciating, enjoying the flow of breath. Perhaps a warmth, sense of ease in the body. And as we sit, we may notice too, as we practice, there may be some difficulties coming up for us in our practice. Something registered as unpleasant, maybe not wanted. And we can choose how to respond to this also. Perhaps there is some restlessness or twitchiness in the body or the mind this evening. Perhaps some discomfort, some pain. Perhaps there are difficult thoughts preoccupying us, agitating our minds, our bodies. Whatever's here for you. And perhaps you might also notice a sense of pushing against some difficulty, of bracing against it, or perhaps getting caught up in it. Whatever's here, however you are with what's here, we can practice dropping into the body when we notice that difficulty is here, and just noticing the felt sense of this present in the body, without trying to change anything about what's here. We can practice allowing what's here in the body, the echoes of the not wanted in the body, allowing is to be here just as it is, opening, softening, making space for everything that's here in the sphere of awareness. Perhaps having a sense of being able to breathe with what's here. Here this is, and that's okay. Practicing allowing, breathing with what's here. So coming with gentleness, sensitivity to your very personal practice. What's here? What does this moment need? Perhaps a softening, an opening, an allowing. Perhaps an anchoring in the breath, coming to the breath, the whole body breathing and anchoring. Perhaps a broadening, gentle broadening of awareness to take in sounds, perhaps. Mindfulness of sounds can be helpful to anchor us in this moment. Perhaps what this moment needs is a conscious turning towards the pleasant, the easeful that's here, the enjoyable. Perhaps this moment needs a gesture of kindness, of self-compassion. And in the last minutes of this practice, choosing to return, if you haven't already, to the breath or the whole body breathing, and just invite that into the foreground of awareness. Just this breath, one breath at a time. Just resting with and riding the flow of breathing. As we bring the practice to a close, I'll read to you a poem by Mary Oliver called The Summer Day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean. The one who has flung herself out of the grass. The one who is eating sugar out of my hand. Who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down. Who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I've been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?